Hey, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to turn off the light because bright lights really kill me. Lady Gaga, man, she rocked. Man, have you ever heard her sing that song, When It's Cold Outside, that Christmas song? Man, she has some vocals, and very proud of her, man. She done a good job. And like she talked about like how her insecurities with her nose in the movie and stuff. I don't know if that's true because it was a movie, but I think she's beautiful. Like, look, you guys, if we all looked the same, it would be so boring. It would be so boring, and then we can like, oh, who are you? No, well, I'll be like that anyway because I suffer from amnesia, and it feels like I cannot find not one person to help. The right side of my face is swole so bad because I got two abscesses, and it goes all the way up to the right. And I started like sneezing like 40, 50, 100 times in sessions of 30 minutes. Just ridiculous. So whatever infection I got is like tickling something. I don't know. But go to the hospital. It don't matter. Hospitals do not want to see me. Nobody understands it. So they just really don't want me there. I've got video, man, that would make y'all cry about how hospitals treat people with disabilities. I'm ready to take lie detector tests. Told, like people act like you're just like you did not lose 20 years of your memory. I lost so much of my memory. I thought I was a teenager. 37 years old, thought I was a teenager. Crazy. I don't know. So, anybody that knows anything about Karen or help or some type of skill building anything to help with this amnesia, man, that would help so much. Like a doctor that can explain it to me. I went to a neurologist and I told them about my amnesia. I have to take a shot in my leg once a month. It says reconnecting. I don't know what's going on. It says reconnected. We're in a disco while it's reconnected. We in a disco while it's reconnected. Curly hair don't care. Man, I really wish somebody could figure out what's wrong with me. I really do. I want to be normal. You know how embarrassing it is going to college for like 10 years, graduating top of your class, winning awards and stuff. And then just one day, it's all gone. And the sad thing about it is like, I know I cannot be like the only person in the world that's been through this. They said I have like post traumatic stress disorder, like really bad. And I thought I cured it because I looked up and it said the cure for post traumatic stress disorder is to talk about it. And so I started talking about it. Like, I lost my virginity to a rape, very old, nasty, disgusting man. My second encounter with sex was rape. Long story short, I ended up with a son. And my son's been through some terrible shit, y'all. I have like all the story to tell. And I wrote a book. I was starting to writing a book. I used to write perfect papers for medical like stuff, like perfect papers. Like I went down in my basement and went through my stuff. It was so sad. Like I went through all like these old papers I used to write. Perfect papers. Not one mistake. My grammar was on point, everything. And all I want to do is write a book and tell the story that I remember, to tell a story. Not just like for you guys to know what Gypsy's been through and Gypsy's life and why I call myself Gypsy now, why I actually carry Gypsy like on my finger. You know, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason because I don't know who Amanda is. I mean, people keep on telling, when I say people, I mean like my kids and my husband and their family, keep on telling me who I was, and they're like, "You're so uneducated now." Man, that kills me. And then like when I go to the doctor, my neurologist, they tell me go to psychiatrist, cause no, I'm not crazy. How can I go mentally insane for 2, maybe 3 years in this bed, stuck, could not walk to, I was paralyzed. I was in the hospital paralyzed. All of this documented. Something happened to me. Something happened to me and nobody cares to get the answer. I have 4 kids. My oldest son's 21. He's disabled by a byproduct of his father. His evil father beat him. Well, let me not say beat. He was beating me, and because the courts made me drop him off first. We weren't together. I don't do like all that bullcrap. I didn't, at least. That was the beginning. I wish it was the end. And the courts made me, after everything that he done, made me drop him off at his house every other weekend. I was so scared. It was my baby. Like, he didn't know nothing about him. He was like 8 months old. He never been around him, besides the fact that, you know, the short term time that he would like come by my sisters or my mom's. My sister raised me. And I was really scared. And, you know, he was like really short, jerking stuff out my hands. And, you know, we grew up like super, 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 super poor. Like, we had an outhouse. I'm 37 years old and I had an outhouse. So, but I wouldn't take none of it back. It builds my character. But the thing is that like the way I was raised in respect and all that stuff, that's what I believe in. And I didn't teach my kids that. My kids are too much like, I'm not gonna even say it's rude. But the thing is that they don't respect nothing about my heritage at all. They don't respect nothing about my heritage. Like, they're embarrassed. Like, I want to go to Asheville, North Carolina. It says it's reconnecting, but I'm paused.